Good morning, guys. So it is Friday, February 5th, and it is 6:47. So I'm going to start making my kids some pancakes because it's Friday, and I typically make them pancakes on Friday, and I do not make my pancakes from scratch. Just because, I mentioned this before, I used to bake from scratch, and I used to try to, be better at baking from scratch. But we gotta get the eggs. But my recipes, for whatever reason, my kids just didn't love it. And granted, my husband pointed this out. He was like, that was the time when you were trying to be like healthy and use all these different, this was before keto, before I used butter. Butter and sugar. Like not that I put sugar in a lot of things, but I don't know. It was kind of weird. But anyway, I used to try and bake things from scratch. And I've made pancakes and I've made muffins and I made all those things. But what was happening was nobody would like it but me. I would eat it. I would basically be the one eating it. And it just is not worth it for me to bake from scratch because we don't eat a ton of baked goods anyway. So I'm probably being a little redundant, but we don't really eat a lot of baked goods. I mean, yeah, the kids eat cookies and stuff, but we buy those types of things. Not to say that I wouldn't try and do it. Like, I really would love to do it. But I want to get to my goal weight first. Because I'm just nervous. I don't like to waste things. And I'm just nervous that I'm going to be baking. I'm going to get back into baking and all of that. And they're going to help and all of that. And then they're not going to love it. And it's going to sit there. And guess who's going to eat it? Me. So for me, this is a selfish reason. I do not bake anymore from scratch. Because I'm on a weight loss journey. And until I reach my goal, like a really significant amount, until I lose a very, much more significant amount, I am buying the boxed version. And so this is what I use for my pancakes. And my 3 kids are the only ones that eat this. My husband and I, we don't eat it. So it lasts us quite a while. Is it cheaper to just make it from scratch? Yes. But is it worth it for me? No. So anyway, let me go and finish this up. I'm going to get my pancakes started. I already have my delicious coffee going. I'm sipping on that. And what else? I'm ready for my Latin class. I'm going to get ready to change it to my workout clothes because I have to work out by 8 o'clock. And, update. Yesterday I was feeling fine with the sciatica. Today I'm feeling like I better really continue to take it easy. So I'm going to just do another morning of stretching, work out with my sister. And then right after that we have our book club at 10. Okay, and we finished the book. What did I say? What's the name of it? A Tale Dark and Grim. So good. Now my kids, something is wrong with these kids, but they gave it like 2 stars. I was like, what? That book was at least 5 stars. So we do rate the books and they enjoy it. But Jacob said he gave it almost 3, I think, because the reason why he gave it such a low rating is because the dragon got killed. So long live the dragons, right? But anyway, we finished the book. So we have the book club at 10. Right after that, we have our Latin class with my friend. I've shown this before. This is the teacher's book. The children's workbook doesn't look anything like this, except for the name is the same, but the color and everything is different. So we use Classical Academic Press, Latin. We're almost finished the book. And so I have some practice work for us in that. And yeah, so I have to get these pancakes started because I need my kids to be not needing me once it's time for me to start working out. So I will check in with you guys soon. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. I did not come back on yesterday and finish out my vlog. I was in so much back pain. This sciatica is really a problem. So I feel better this morning. So I just wanted to come on and just kind of close out my Friday video. Where did I leave off at? We were just about to, I think I was getting ready to do my workout. So I did my workout with my sister and I did some stretching. We also had our library's book club. That went well. We're going to be changing the times for the book club because when the book club first started, excuse me, it was two options, a 10 o'clock in the morning option and a 3 o'clock option. And we chose the 10 o'clock option, and that was fine for a while. I think maybe the first 2 months there were other children there, and then I guess, I don't know what happened. I guess school started. For kids had to do virtual schooling, but the librarian said that they would still continue to hold it for us at 10 o'clock in the morning, although I did say that they didn't have to. We would be fine with switching. 10 o'clock does tend to work better because our school day does end fairly early on Fridays. But anyway, long story short, they asked if we would be willing to switch to meeting with them in the afternoon. Now, they don't really get a big crowd in the afternoon either, but I said we would be fine with switching. It's not the end of the world. 3 o'clock is really not that bad. And so we are going to meet one more time this month, February 26th, and we have our book already chosen because we are meeting twice this month. And so we're going to be reading My Beijing. And I think it's a graphic novel. And I think this is based on true stories. So it says, Yue and her grandpa live in a small neighborhood in Beijing, China, and it's full of big personalities. This is a story around every corner and each day as a hint of magic. So let me turn the camera around and I'll just kind of flip through it. I'll let you guys know how I like it. I think my oldest son already read it because it's a graphic novel. So let me turn it around. So here is 4 stories of everyday wonder. I am not a fan of graphic novels, but here it is. I think this would be our 3rd or 4th graphic novel that we read together with the library. So there you have it. So we actually have, I think, 2 weeks to finish that book. So I'm going to get started reading that today because I think I'm going to just have them read it individually, which I normally do. The last book that we read, A Tale Dark and Grim, I read it out loud to them only because we were pressed for time, and it's fun reading Grimm Brothers out loud. So I enjoyed that. But they're gonna read this. I think I'm gonna finish it this week. It seems like a quick read. My son finished it in a day, so I'm gonna try to finish it this week. Let's see what else happened yesterday. After I had, and then we had Latin class. So that went well. And after Latin, I usually chit chat with my friend for a little bit, but I wasn't able to because I needed to finish school with my children. So usually we don't have a ton to do on Fridays, but since I want to spend a little bit more time in specific subjects, our day just seemed to got a little bit longer. And so I got off the phone with my friend and I sat with them and finished up math. And yeah, that was pretty much the end. And then after I made lunch, I think we finished around like 1:30 or so. And then I said, boys, you're on your own. Please don't need me. I know that sounds horrible, but I said, please don't need me. I have to go lay down, and I have been upstairs. I stayed upstairs for most of the day. My husband ordered takeout. He got Applebee's. I had the grilled chicken oriental salad, which is one of my favorites from there. He forgot to tell him to hold the noodles. Well, he didn't remember. I forgot to mention it to him. So, and they kind of messed up on his order a little bit, but mine was pretty good. It wasn't low in carb, but that's fine. It was just one night. So, so here we are. And then after that, what did I do after we ate? I didn't even clean up. Like this kitchen, I mean, it probably looks the same to you, but I told my husband, I said, just leave it. Just leave it. Now, normally I try to like do as much cleaning as I possibly can because Saturdays is typically my rest day. But today I do have to take care of that. I cannot leave that there all day. So, and then you see this? You see this hair? Something needs to happen. Now, Saturdays, I typically do my hair. I haven't done my hair. This will be, I think, in 3 weeks, maybe. So it is definitely time to do it. It's dry, so I definitely need to attend to it today. But also, now doing my hair is an all day thing. Like sometimes I'll start 6 in the morning and won't finish till 10 o'clock at night. And that's mainly because I still have a family to take care of. So I'm stopping and going and stopping and going. So we'll see how it goes today. Now, what I started doing a couple of weeks ago or a couple of weekends ago is I started to use Saturday as a study time. They just needed more time to study and to have for their studies. So we do a lot of reading. We do a lot of just math practice, whatever they need to work on, whatever they need to study. This is our time. If I need to sit with them and give them more attention, more tutoring time, then that's what I'll do. And so I'm not going to vlog anymore today. I'm going to close out. I'm going to attach this video to Friday's. You'll see, obviously. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be better. I'm going to spend most of my day sitting after I straighten up a little bit and hopefully feel better. I do feel a little bit better, but it's tricky with these things because you don't want to, like, you start to feel a little bit better and then you push yourself too hard and then you're back to square one. So I don't want that to happen. Whew, I just said a mouthful. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video and I hope you guys are doing well.